Hi, good afternoon. I'm Lori Seeley, functional medicine health coach. I focus on Candida in my practice, and today I want to talk about die-off symptoms and how to deal with them. I got this idea to talk about this because I see so many posts from people who are suffering needlessly with horrible die-off reactions. And the symptoms are like really bad. They're in bed, they're in pain. I spoke to one person who's actually on disability because of this thing that I'm talking about today. And like other symptoms are like you're just tired and you're achy and it's kind of like you have the flu. But die-off symptoms don't have to be so intense. So how do we deal with die-off? Well, one way is to make sure you don't block the exit, right? So let me explain that. Die-off symptoms happen because when candida in your body dies, it releases toxins into the bloodstream that make us feel bad until they exit the body. So the best and quickest way for toxins to exit is through the stool, or I like to call it the poop chute. At least today, that's what I like to call it, I guess. So if your exit is blocked, the toxins hang out way too long, making you feel way worse than you need to. And sometimes, and this is the scary part, they might even get reabsorbed into the body's tissue. And I'm sure that's not our desired result, right? So what do we do about that? Don't block the exit. Okay. So I know for me, I was constipated for a long period of my life, most of my life, and I had no idea. And so that for me, and for probably a lot of people, was a big part of what caused my candida issues in the first place, because my body wasn't able to get rid of toxins and foreign invaders. It instead, like, they would get reabsorbed into my body as the poo like went slowly down and out the back door. And so that's what's happening a lot with people who are having like really bad candida or candida die-off symptoms, is that the toxins are just like slowly going down their poop chute and getting reabsorbed into their body instead of exiting out the back door. Okay. So the best thing to do for this that I know of is to do a regular colon cleanse. So the first one is going to be different from all of the subsequent ones. And I do talk about this pretty in depth in my blog post, 7 Steps to Kill Candida. I link to that in the notes too. So if you want to refer to that, go ahead. So if you've never done a colon cleanse before and you ate gluten-containing foods for most of your life, you most likely have what's called the mucoid plaque lining the insides of the intestine. And what that is this like black sticky goo that just hangs out lining the inside of your intestine, and it slows down the progression of toxins through your garbage disposal and out the back door, which adds to constipation and kind of leads to those toxins being reabsorbed. And it also serves as a barrier and makes it hard for you to absorb nutrients. So there are so many reasons why we want to get rid of this mucoid plaque, okay? And the reason why it's common in people who eat gluten their entire life is because gluten is the thing in wheat that actually makes the dough sticky, makes it all stick together. So it makes sense that when you eat it, it's going to do the same thing inside your colon, right? So how do you get rid of it? You do a colon cleanse. For some really good ways to do a colon cleanse, again, go over to my 7 Steps to Kill Candida blog post, and I link to it in the notes. But if you're reading this in a different, like I like to do these videos and then I'll post it in the blog post for that week. And so if you're reading it in there, then you can just go to blogs and look for my 7 steps to kill Candida blog post there. Okay. So this is the most common mistake I see when people are trying to kill Candida, is that they don't first make a pathway for it to exit the body. And it is step 1 of my 7 steps to kill Candida. Okay. So it is both necessary to kill Candida, and also it makes the whole process far more comfortable and quicker. So that makes sense, right? If you have a pathway for the toxins and the dead Candida and the toxins that it creates after it dies to exit your body, of course, it's going to be more comfortable that way. And it's going to happen quicker, because if you're killing Candida and it can't exit your body, then you're not going to be as effective at killing it, right? So the best first step to take when killing Candida is don't block the exit. Go ahead, go to the blog post and read more about it. I linked to it in the notes. Okay? So that's it for me for today. It was a really short one. I think people probably prefer that when it's a little shorter. And please, if you have any questions about this or comments or anything, you just want to say hi, write a comment in the notes and make sure you always tag me in the comments so that I'm sure to see it. Okay, I'm here for you. Any questions you have, I'm here to answer them. Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.